Hi everyone, Dr. Victoria Skirbo here speaking to you from the Seeds of Transformation Healing Center in Wareham, Massachusetts. We're going to be doing the Tarot-Scopes today for the sign of Pisces. That would be Pisces Sun, Pisces Moon, or Pisces Rising for the month of May 2022. So we're going to look at the astrology first, and then we're going to move to the cards. And I'm going to do regular cards, regular tarot cards, and then I'll do some sort of oracle card. All right, so what's ahead for the month? Well, Pisces as a Jupiter ruled sign, actually, Neptune ruled sign. We have as we start the month, we have both Neptune and Jupiter in Pisces. Back in April, they made that conjunction at 24 degrees of Pisces. We also have Venus is in Pisces as we start the month. I believe Mars is in Pisces as we start the month. And so we have 4 planets in Pisces as we start the month. The second day of the month, Venus moves into Aries. So that's moving into Venus is an energy of what's of value, what's important to us. It's our money, it's our relationships, moving into the second house for you. So you will have a focus on sort of doing what you need to do to stabilize your relationships and stabilize your money. We do have Taurus as the north node right now, with the south node being in Scorpio. We do have an eclipse this month with a full moon eclipse, and then we have the solar eclipse actually occurred at the very end of April. So check that out on my moon shadows with Ona for the April new moon in Taurus to get a little more information on that. The full moon for you is in your, Pisces. This is your 9th house, with the moon in your 9th house and the sun in your 3rd house. So this opens your mind. This is a full moon eclipse that will open you up to new ideas and perhaps letting go of some old beliefs that no longer serve you. We have, Mercury moves back. It's retrograde all month in Gemini, and then again then into Taurus, and then it does go direct, but not until June. So there can be some issues with communication. For you Pisces, that Gemini is your 4th house, and so there can be some miscommunications within your family of origin, and there can be some issues just with like small mechanical stuff, your ability to communicate in your home, your phone, different things like that. So something to consider. Okay, let's take a look at the cards. Now, where did I put those cards? Okay, I'm using the Illuminati deck. The Illuminati deck. Such a beautiful deck. Very elegant. Just like you, Pisces. Very elegant. All right, let's see. There's 3 quick shuffles here. All right, let's take a look. Using the Illuminati deck. Okay. Pisces. The most sensitive. The most psychic. The most empathetic. Compassionate. Sometimes confused. 1 foot in this world and 1 foot in the next. Pisces. Okay. So we have the 5 of Cups. So it's been challenging, Pisces. A lot of very deep feelings, a lot of sorrow. We live in difficult times. And as I said, the most psychic, the most empathetic, Pisces knows what it's like to walk in other people's moccasins. And there are a lot of people walking in pain right now. So it is part of what you're feeling. It is part of what you could be yourself. You could be suffering through something. But this card reminds us that it's grieving is good. You have to do that, but you can't stay there. It really is about sort of moving. Once you've done the grief, once you've felt the pain and felt the feelings, you don't want to wallow in those. It's time to turn around, see what you still have in your life, and move from that place of power, of somebody who has been through it and is willing to move on, and be grateful for what they actually do have. And the challenge here is the Temperance card. So the challenge is to mourn and then move on. The challenge is not to get stuck in that suffering. At the base, we have the Ace of Wands. What a beautiful card. I love this card for it. It's about creativity. So at the root, there is something bubbling up, some creative force bubbling up from within you. The past, we have the Eight of Swords. This really has been the past for many of us, hasn't it? A sense of having our hands tied behind our back, being powerless. And yet, despite the fact that this woman is powerless, she has almost completely found herself through the swords. And what she utilizes for that is her intuition. You can see that in this card, her feet. Let me see if I can get you a little bit. She has bare feet and she's walking along and following the water beneath her feet. The feet are Pisces. Feet are Pisces. And so it is about utilizing your intuition to get out of some scary and otherwise what seems like situations that you might not be able to get out of, but you have. You have. And we all can if we utilize our intuition. In the sky, we have the Two of Pentacles. So there is some challenges in trying to get your feet under you, trying to sort of keep your sense of balance through the storms that are coming, the storms that are here, actually, not necessarily coming. We have the Eight of Wands in the immediate future. That means there's going to be a lot of information coming in for you, a lot of psychic impressions. The challenge with those is keeping it all straight. Mercury is retrograde. And so this is the kind of thing where you might have to write stuff down. You might have to look over it, not just have it come out of your mouth. But there's a lot of information coming for you, Pisces. And that could just be information you've been waiting for. Information that you've been waiting for that you can utilize. Let's see how it's seen from the outside. We have the Three of Wands. Your ships are coming in, Pisces. Your ships are coming in. I like that. To your domestic situation, the Queen of Swords. You got to be a little bit of a hard ass at home. But fair. She is fierce. She has good judgment. She's willing to use the sword if she needs to cut away those things that hold her back from transforming into who she's meant to be. Hopes and fears, the Emperor. This is about dominion. This is about taking responsibility for yourself. Could be a fear with Pisces, honestly. But it could also be a hope that you're in charge of your own destiny. Let's see what the outcome is. Seven of Pentacles. So this says that you've been working really hard, but it's not quite time for prime time yet. There's still some work that needs to be done. There still needs to be some things that you cut out of your life or you need to prune in order to stimulate growth here. So there may be some pruning of, and that could very well, that could easily be, you know, looking at your finances and saying, I don't need this, I don't need that, checking to see where things are, where you're allowing things to be drained from you. When if you were to just cut the ties, you'd be able to it would strengthen your whole financial situation. We have the Ace of Swords, so we have truth coming. The Nine of Cups, your wishes coming true. And the Nine of Wands, you're ready. You're ready to take on all comers here. Let's see what's underneath it. Okay. So we have the Prince of Swords, the King of Cups, and the Sun. You will be able to see who's supporting you and who's not. The sun will shine on that. So I think, you know, for time when Mercury's retrograde, I think you're going to see quite clearly. And maybe that's a benefit to the Pisces, the Mercury retrograde. Because Pisces kind of works around from the back, you know, like they come in the back door and then they look around and it's like, so it's different. It's a different way of doing things. All right, let's do let's pick a Archangel Animal Oracle card by, who did this? Diana Cooper. Diana Cooper. We'll pull an Animal Oracle card. But this is angelic, so this is going to be a little different. How very Pisces. All right, let's pull a card. Let me just shuffle them up a little. Pisces, Pisces, Pisces Rising, Pisces Sun, Pisces Moon. I have a Pisces Moon. Pisces, 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 Pisces. Badger. Bring your life into balance. Oh, that's interesting. We had that Two of Pentacles up top. Bring your life into balance. Let's see what it says. I will hold it up for you. Okay. Can you see that? There we go. Badgers originate from Sirius. They are black and white because at the soul level, they want to demonstrate the balance between masculine and feminine. They are also learning and teaching about family life and have well-developed heart centers. Archangel Mary pours pure source of love through their hearts, and as they pass into the planet. Cooperating with Archangel Sandalphon, they use this energy to keep the ley lines clear. Send badgers love and compassion so that they can regain a sense of worth and self-respect. This will strengthen them so that they can recover their health and vitality. When you receive this card, it suggests you need to strengthen your aura by building your confidence and expanding your heart. Invoke the great Archangel Mary and ask her to bathe you in love. Then sit quietly and receive it. Breathe in her energy, then breathe it out around you until you surrounded by it like a blue cocoon of high frequency light. This will help you to deal with any negativity others are sending towards you. The Badgers also call you to do service work for the planet. Connect to their energies through this card and then link into Archangel Sandalphon, the great silver angel in charge of the Earth Star. Let Archangel Mary's love and light flow through you into the earth and directly through the ley lines. Picture them becoming golden and radiant. The Badgers remind you to bring your life into balance. This may be to draw your leisure and work lives into harmony, to share chores in your home, or to bring your masculine and feminine energies into equilibrium. Then you can fulfill your purpose with joy. So Badgers really are, you know, about boundaries and having healthy ones. So that is always a bit of an issue with Pisces. And some of those boundaries aren't necessarily boundaries against people or from people. But it can just be from the energy, the overwhelming energy of the moment, that Pisces needs to discern what is them and what is not them. So there's that. Okay, Pisces, have yourself a wonderful month. Please like and subscribe. If you want to check out the month Astrology and Kabbalah, you can check that out. The Astrology and Kabbalah of May 2022. And check out my moon shadows with Ona for the new moon in Taurus, which occurred on the 30th of April. All right, guys, have yourself a wonderful, wonderful month. Much love. Namaste. You make the world a beautiful place, Pisces. Keep shining your light.